Hello patrons, this is Megan and I am back today with a new layout. So this one is a fall layout. I am so excited and so in love with this one. I think I keep saying that with every layout I have made in the past couple weeks, but it's so true. It's like each one I just love so much. This one, I was able to use some new products that I got while I was in Utah with my friend Hannah. We went to a scrapbooking shop down there called Heartfelt, and we both bought a ton of fall things. And so I made sure to pull out some cute fall photos and made a layout. So this one I did make for a Secret Not Secret Kit Club party challenge, and this one was to create a layout in 40 minutes and also to tear everything. So I think I tore every single paper I used on this layout. Here you can see I am cutting back, or not cutting back, but cutting up my photos, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. I had already made a layout that had the photos that went straight across the page like this, kind of like a shelf, and so I'm fighting the urge to do that again. So this is where I kind of change it up, and I absolutely just had so much fun with this. At first I was thinking I was going to use this minty color pattern paper behind that middle photo, but I decide against it in a moment here. Just hold on. I promise I will decide against it. And then I pulled out, I think, this yellow piece of paper. I keep going off to the side, and that's because Hannah and I were sharing my paper trimmer. And so instead of having it on my desk or her desk that we were using, we just put it in a neutral location. And this is Hannah helping me figure out what to do with the photos and where to place them, because I was kind of at a loss. And so she was trying to help guide me, and I was asking questions. And so it's always fun scrapping with a friend. I don't do it very often. Like, rarely do I ever do it because I don't really have any scrappy friends local to me. So the fact that she was here and I was able to have her in person tell me like what she thought was just, it was phenomenal. I miss her so much. She's been gone for a week. Well, actually not even a full week. It's only been 4 days. Sorry, it took me a minute to figure that out. Okay, so here you can see I have started the tearing. So I am going to glue that orange paper behind that middle photo and then the red paper, and I just absolutely love that just totally pops up that photo. And I'm also going to put it onto some fun foam, and then that kind of creates another texture and dimension to the layout. Now I am going to rip this left side of that leaf paper. I just thought it would look better if I had both sides of that pattern paper ripped, and it does. I really, really like that. Then I'm going to add in this orange piece down there at the bottom and do a little cluster down there, and that's actually where I'm going to end up putting my title, is down there on the right hand side. I'm going to add this little orange piece up there, which I also tore. I told you I tore every single piece of paper I used on this layout. And it makes me so happy. I absolutely love how it looks. Okay, so here I'm replacing this orange piece down again. And now I'm going to glue the photos down. And these are photos of Brennan and Jonas when they were so little. This was, I think, gosh, 2009? Fall of 2009. So we would have just moved into this house a few months before this. Because it was, I think it was the end of May when we moved into this house. Might have been the beginning of May, end of April. I don't even remember, but I think it was the end of May. And this was the first fall that we had our own house and we had to rake leaves because everything before this was apartment living and other people taking care of stuff for us. So the fact that we had to rake our own leaves was just so exciting to the kids. They absolutely loved it. And so I just thought these were such perfectly cute photos of these two boys. Whoops, sorry. I hit my head on the camera. I was just having so much fun chatting and scrapping, and I did not realize that I was so close to my camera. So here you can see I'm pulling out some chipboard and some sticker pieces and just all sorts of cuteness to go onto this layout. And I am going to rearrange things a lot from where you see it right now. So down here in this little area, I'm putting a few leaves and that cute little porcupine says fall vibes. And then I'm going to add some leaves and an acorn to this area over to the right. And that fox is going to rest right there, but it still feels a little bare. So I'm going to try a couple different stickers and move it around and fidget with it for a little bit. Then I decide to put this Hello Fall little frame sticker there, and that works perfect. I absolutely love that. Then I put this chipboard piece that says fall is in the air to that left hand side, and I create a little leaf cluster up there. And that is it for this layout. Oh, no. Sorry. I completely forgot. That's not it. I was jumping way far ahead. So now I am going to put down the title, which is going to just be Leaf Adventure. And I actually do finish placing the title before the 40 minutes is up. The only thing that takes longer is the fact that the adhesive on my alpha that I end up using is like totally non-existent. So I have to glue it down, and I think this layout, including that, takes 42 minutes, 43 minutes, somewhere around there. But I was super excited that I got this amazing layout, and I was just so happy with it in the end. So let's see. I just kind of was playing around with the placement of these embellishments and things, and I just love it so much. Oh, also, I did kind of hum and haw about what alpha to use. So I pulled out these stickers, and these are the Fitzgerald font, which I am absolutely in love with. I organized all of my alphas recently, I think after I made this layout, because I pulled out so many, and I have 5 packs of the gold alphas. Isn't that insane? Just the Fitzgerald's version. I was like, holy cow. Yeah, I'm crazy. If I like it, I buy 10 of them, obviously. Then I have this font here. I don't know what it's called. I think it might be called Holly, but it was the font for, I think it was was it Snow and Cocoa? It was one of the Christmas collections, but I ended up mixing it up with another alpha, and so I think it's in the wrong package. I'm not really sure though. Here I'm going to kind of mess around with the placement of it. At first I was thinking I was going to do the word leaf on top right where it is and then adventure across the bottom, but it looked kind of funky because it was going to have a lot of space underneath it that was just going to be blank. So I decided to move the word adventure down to the very bottom, and it fits perfectly. Like, seriously, so perfect. It was just like, holy cow, that was close. Then I'm going to move the word leaf down here, and that is going to be it. I did have a couple of the epoxy pieces come up, so I was gluing that down, and there you could see I was starting the timer again just to kind of see how long it took me to glue down this alpha. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it took about 2.5 to 3 minutes. So I hope that you enjoyed watching me make this layout. Thank you so much for being a patron. I really appreciate it. And I will be back again very soon for another layout. Thank you so much. Bye.